Easter promo. Um, so what I'm gonna show you, and it's gonna get pretty in depth and explain everything, but essentially, if you're gonna try to use coins to complete these Easter promo um, event, and you're going for 98s, it's gonna be very, very expensive if you're just using coins. If these players are actually gonna make your lineup, I have a couple different methods that I'm about to share with you to try to help you get one. One is obtainable, possibly two if you've been grinding it, but you're going to need to know how, and I'm not going to lie, it's going to take some dedication to be able to get two. One's very possible. Two, you're probably going to have to use some coins, and you're going to have to use some luck as well. So the first thing we're going to look at is every day at reset, you're going to want to do the Easter badge bonus. So this is going to give you 10 badges every day at basically 30 stamina. So you get 10 free every day for this one event. So you're going to want to play that every day. So right now you're at 10 badges. So we're not going to worry about the eggs. The eggs last year, they sucked. They weren't any good. There's no reason to really do it. And if you're trying to get the 98s to put on your team, it's an extra, 30 power per every one that you complete, basically. And plus, you can always go back when they're out and put them into the sets and use them for the Madden Max badges. So it's free stamina. You might as well grind it and try to get two, if possible, if not three. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the Blitz event every day. So doing the math, if you do the Blitz event on auto every single day, and you're going to use 400 of your Easter stamina for the Blitz event minimum, which is very, very easy to do, guys. It doesn't take long to do 400. At 400, you're basically going to get 5 badges at every 100 that you complete. So you're going to get another 20. So you're at 30 badges right now. Basically, just from logging in, playing 2 events, and then spamming it the rest of the day. So 30 a day for doing nothing. Now, to complete a 98 using only badges, it's going to take you 343 badges total to complete 198. So if you're doing the math right now, that's over 11 days just from those 3. So you're probably thinking, well, there's no way I can do that. Well, there's something else that you can do also. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into your programs and your Madden today, and basically the Road to the Draft Blitz event. Now it's 75 per play, and it's going to give you an 80 plus every single time. So what you're going to do is you're going to use 2K stamina a day on the Road to the Draft Blitz event. So by doing that, that's going to get you 26 80 plus players. Okay? So right now you're using 2K stamina, which is easy to do, and then you're getting your 30 badges, from Easter, basically for doing nothing, which is super easy. You should probably end up getting more, close to like 40 a day just from the Easter stamina. You're probably going to get 40 a day, which is super easy. And sometimes that Blitz event gives more than one. I just did these calculations at 1. I know you're going to get more. So you're probably going to end up getting, if you spam that event, just solely that event from the 400 Easter stamina, instead of only getting 20, you're probably going to get closer to, I would say, around 35 to 40, doing that 20 times, just from sometimes getting the 4s and the 6s and, whatever else. I've gotten an 8 off of it before. And plus the 1, you're going to get at least 10. And I've gotten way more than 10 before. I've gotten, like 30-something once, and then a couple 20s, in the teens. So you're probably going to get about 50 a day. So that makes the 343 total a little better, which equals out to about a week. So you're going to get 98. So what you're going to do is you're going to spam these. You're going to take these players, and you're going to go into your Easter set. Now down at the bottom at your Easter set, you're going to put your 80s into here. Now I stop at 82s, but I put them in here, and you get 30 draft stamina for the 80 players, okay? So every 2 that you get, so you're going to get 26, right? Just from the 2K stamina, you're going to put them in here. It's going to give you 30 apiece times whatever is that. That's 13 times 30, so 13, 26, 390. So you're going to get an extra 20 badges on top of that minimum, okay? So really, you're already at you're at 70 basically, and you're going to get more than that again. So you're just being realistic, you're probably going to be more at like 90. So just from doing the 2K stamina, the first event every day, and going back through, trading in your 80s, getting more stamina, doing the Blitz event again for another 400, you're probably going to be closer to anywhere between 85 to 100 badges a day. So that 343 total, if you do this over the next 7 days, you should be able to get 298. Now, to help you out with that, you're going to go into the store, and every day when you're in the store that you can, you're going to buy the coin pack that gives you 6 free ones, okay? So it's going to give you, it's like 70, I think it's like 60K, and it gives you 6 free badges, right? Plus 280 players, so another 30 stamina. So really, you're almost at 100 a day by doing that. So 100 a day just from spamming all those. And then you can also, if you have gems and you want to waste them, you can do them on this. That's going to give you an extra 15 badges basically per 1K gems, which isn't the best thing ever, but if you have a lot of gems and you're kind of close, I'd save that till the last to go back and buy a couple of those maybe. But you should be able to complete them. So what you're going to do is go into your sets. You're going to take everything, start putting your badges in, and the shields per 80 or 98 player is 88 shields for this event. Your 85s that you need, all your 85s are going to cost you 110. And then that includes the slot right here for the 85s, and then plus another 60 on top for the 90s, and then lastly your 85 at the end. So it's very, very doable and very obtainable to complete 2 of these. I've already done 1, and I'm almost done with my second one. I just need the 80 badges, which I will get today just from spamming the event, so I'll have 3. So realistically, by doing these, you're going to get at least 2. If you haven't started already, you're probably close to getting your last one, and you're also going to get a 100 overall Von Miller for completing these. And that's basically, you've added 4 people to your roster at an extra 30 power, so trained up, you're adding 120 power to your team, 3 new 98s, and a 100 overall linebacker. So it is doable. I wouldn't advise buying stuff from the store, but you can. And just from doing the math, if you're gonna buy 80s to trade in, just the 81s overall, it's gonna cost you about 34K for 2 of them. So if you do that 40 times, if you're buying basically 80, if you buy 80 of the elites, it's going to cost you 1.36 million coins to get 80 of those. And in turn, that's going to end up giving you, at minimum, 60 extra badges, which is probably going to turn into more like at least over 100 if you're doing that Blitz event. If you're taking those, turning them back in, doing the Blitz event, that's going to be at, I would say, probably another 120 badges. So worst case, you do this, you have a little bit of extra coin, you're really close start buying up the 80s, trading them in for stamina, and then complete your last one so you can get the Vaughn. So the math is done. It's 343 per. Very doable. You can easily get 100 of these a day if you stay on top of it, and you can complete 3 of these to get your Von Miller. That's the path I would go. I'm not going to worry about the eggs because, like I said, worst case, you complete the 98s. They're on your team for a little bit, and then you have 12 Madden Max badges that you can take and turn in at the end of it, and you're at 12 of 30 for Madden Max just to trade in those players that you've grinded, and you added a little bit of power to your team for the time being. So that's not really a bad deal, but that is my take. That's how I'm doing the Easter promo. I don't really care about Night Train Lane because he takes way longer to do, and it's more costly. So I would go with Von Miller. I hope you guys liked the video. If you do, subscribe. I'll try to make some more. I'm pretty busy with this whole COVID thing going on, and the wife's not working, so it's hard for me to get out of house and make videos now and play as much. But comment or let me know on Telegram if this helps you guys, and hope you guys enjoy.